chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh, no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good. We don't need your feedback.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at New Era Field in Orchard Park. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Washington Redskins. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
To try again after the sack. Allen, it's brought in complete. It's John Brown. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Brown signed with the Bills in March. Last year he was in Baltimore, 4 seasons in Arizona prior to that, but they're hoping that Brown can add a lot of speed to this offense, which he should. Last year in Baltimore, 715 yards and 5 touchdowns. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me. Regular. Hey, Alpha.
Now Allen, and this is incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
Check 42. Pass 85. Pass 85. 36. Bravo.
Now Allen, going to throw again. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
That's good for the Bills. First down. First and 10.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Get him. Check the backer. Check 13. Go.
Now T.J. Yeldon. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
You got three down.
Hey, number 28, Mike.
Allen. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
I'm coming after you. Deuce.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Check pass. Watch the safety creep.
They go back to the ground now with Yeldon. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Brown 80. 28. Yeah, let's get tight.
On second and 9. Allen caught by Jones. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 20-yard line. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
5 wide. Hey, Charlie. Back.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen, and the grab by Croft. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Middle. Watch the half. Hey, Haywood.
Now Allen. That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown. John Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Hauschka with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll go with Darius Geis, who missed all of 2018 with injury. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 24-yard line.
Go now. 18 Gator. Hey, do.
41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike.
Yep.
Cut. Hey, 41 Mike. 41 Mike. Here we go. Here we go. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Whip. Watch the whip.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Read.
Here we go, see? Here I come. 41's coming, 41.
Hey, Delta.
Long day for you.
Now.
41's the Mike. You go night. Son of night. Mike, 41.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep is Micah Hyde. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. And you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
He's coming. Double up.
All 52.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Come on, fellas.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Tyler Croft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Allen's throw is complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Allen now already over 100 yards passing in this 1st quarter. It's 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more, and that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
He was covered by Josh Norman.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41.
Kill.
This is Yeldon. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Here's Allen. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try. And get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Here we go. Send Lobo.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
You draw Corker.
Got four out.
Set.
On 2nd down, Peterson.
Small.
The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh. Pilot, 64. Weak.
Check. Lucky. Check. Check 15. Check.
Rock it. Shoot.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
A gain of 3, second down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
Mike 2019. Quiet, D, we're pretty quiet. Alert. Check. Look out.
On second down, here's Sheldon. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
56 to Mike.
Hey, hold.
Mike. You remember me? Let's go, baby. Switch.
Allen now looks to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Set. 60 or 80 weapons.
I'm going back to you. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Check. Hot.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Tight go. Kill.
Leo.
Watch, twin. Let's go.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. That last run good enough to have him surpass, for his career, get this, folks, 12,000 rushing yards.
And how about this? You're in shouting distance now of the top 10 all-time rushers in NFL history. And in short order now, you've got Thurman Thomas, Franco Harris, Marcus Allen, and Edgerrin James right ahead of you. He can zoom past them with just a few more carries.
Go.
41's the mic. Check 41. Watch the pass.
6'6", pull it high. Hey, Jet.
Slam.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
Hey, team 6.
41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike. I got you.
Ready?
Smith now to throw. And that is caught by the tight end Reed. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Now a pass caught by Zay Jones, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Mike 28. He don't know no bounty.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Here's Allen to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
That's how we do it, baby.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. And this one's incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check nine, Sam.
From the gun, it's Allen. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bills send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. Taking on the midfield logo. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Let's go. 50, plant. X3, 218, chop.
Say. Check 26, check 26.
Get it.
On 1st down, it's Smith. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
High 7.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3. 41's coming, 41's the money.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith. That's going to be caught by Richardson. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and goal, Washington.
Ready? 90, Wolf. Topper.
Watch the screen.
Hey.
Kill. Turn it. Under 10.
Geis, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Number West.
Kill.
They'll turn to Thompson, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Thompson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Allen now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Hey, wahoo!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Switch up.
Hey, Foxtrot. Alert.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Mike, 28. Watch the curl.
Monday.
Tighten up.
A final shot before half for Allen. And the pressure gets to him again. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the 2nd half gets underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
At the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Hey, 4-1 Mike.
Look at me. Zipper.
You can't block me. Mike 41. You got to wedge that, huh? Watch the run. Watch the run. 41's coming.
Please trip.
From the gun, here's Smith. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Smith. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Check 31. Check 31.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
He's crazy.
Two-jet bomber. Two-jet bomber.
41 Mike.
Yeah.
They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Set, ready? 8, read. Two draw Corker.
Bang, bang, bang.
Hey, lock it.
Bang, bang. Switch.
Shoot.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 10-2 stop. Pilot, 64. Reach.
Hey, switch gears. Mike 41. We got to wedge that. Watch the run. Hey, they're running it.
Check 52. 49. Check 80 weapon. Let's go.
Smith hands off to Geis. Oh, he's got a little daylight. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Jumper.
G-Con, 132 fighter.
41's the Mike. Who that? Chef. No. Off.
Fair. Ready?
On first down, this is Geis. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
60 Pittsburgh.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Alert flag. Alert flag.
Protein spill.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out, and I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Pull it high.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up. Jim. Big ass. Big ass. Big ass. Jim. 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 Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Hey. Hey.
X3. 218. Chop it.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
To go. 15 line. 15 line.
Hey, alert 3. Alert 3.
Topper.
Hey, 4-1 Mike. 4-1 Mike. Not here.
5.
They'll run with Geis. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Ready? 2 times. 2 times. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey.
On the ground, Geis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Darius Geis hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
You better be ready.
Throwing now is Allen. And he slings one that's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Going for it on 4th down. Allen. It's caught. Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. My 28. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Hey, number 28.
Allen now throwing again. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A first down carry now for Yeldon. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. On 2nd and 9. Allen. That one complete to Yeldon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey. Half 85. Check 37.
Now Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 42. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
25. Check 25.
To the air, Allen, and that's complete to Brown. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd down and 12. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Hey, Alpha.
Allen going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Out.
61, matchbox lights. Bravo.
41. Quit talking about it and bring it. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check 41.
Now it's Smith. Complete. Richardson has it. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check 24.
Greystone travel. Hey, Charlie.
41 mic, right here. 41 mic. Check. Hey, 41's mic.
No gain on this defense. No gain. Yep. Defense.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 49. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Mike, 23-19.
On the run, it's Yeldon. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. They'll run it again with Yeldon. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The Bills on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Jones has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that will be caught by Jones. He's got a Buffalo touchdown. From 19 yards away, as his guys are back within a single score. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. Now Hausch could attack on the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Hausch now to send this one away following the score. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
now. 60 outlaw.
Big stop. Let's go. Check it back. Check it back.
Check 13. Check 13. Now.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Back.
Watch the eye.
Pilot, 64, read.
Switch. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Roll out.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Third down, here's Geis. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Geis. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Now a give, right side, it's Geis. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
You got tight. Right there. Sponge. No. Shoot. Check. Lucky. Check. Check 50.
Hard.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Watch it. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Protein spill. Get it.
Here's Geis. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Check hot route. Hot. Shoot.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. And the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's put that team on a buck. Tight dog. Kill.
Shut up.
Now a handoff. Geis going right. Uses the stiff arm. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory.
And the Redskin first down.
Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Showing up. Showing up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 yards there, good for a